Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Walter Johnson gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today. Now to the plate, here is J.P. Crawford, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Shoots this one over to first. Throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A ball and a strike now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The count now at 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Payoff pitch home. Crawford on at first, nobody out. He loses him on ball 4. Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
So 1-1.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Peru has it. Simmons on to first, and they get them both. So a man at third here with two gone, and here comes Junior.
The center fielder, number 24, Griffey Jr.
Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
2-0 now.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it is. There's ball four.
Take your base.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jay Buhner trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
The set and the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Minneapolis following this. Jake Fraley is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
For the Mariners, now playing left field.
So that will bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Twins, the designated
Now
hitter,
the pitch.
Byron
Cut fastball
Buxton.
taken for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Looped over toward first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's inside. 2-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got 12 hits in 29 at-bats. 3-0 now. Gonzalez. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
1 out, nobody on. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Ball count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Kirby Puckett.
Kirby Puckett digging in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Two out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope. Ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so
2-2.
successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fraley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Now the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That missed. That's a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. Hunter will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 7.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
At the plate, Jose Gadoy. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Seeger over at second. Moore is over at first with 1 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Is in there. A called strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
That'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Payoff pitch on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So to get his day started at the plate, Harmon Killebrew trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And there's 1-1. 1-1. And this is on the ground for JP at short. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seeger right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Chopped down the third baseline. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Weak grounder down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
In is Torrey Hunter. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Seeger fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Fraley. First offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Up next, Griffey Jr. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Ball even at 2-2. Fraley at second, Martinez at first with no outs. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D'Lo. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D'Lo, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
In now, Jay Buhner. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to stand in is Kyle Seeger, who collected a base hit his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Now batting. The second baseman.
So the next to bat will be Dylan Moore. He singled first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Down and away, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Big curveball from strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, It's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Jose Gadoy. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. Fastball. Oh, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
2-1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The set and the 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Got it. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now at the plate, Rod Carew, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's set and the pitch. In his career, Carew has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Ball and strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a looper to left. In comes the left fielder. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Batting it, the third baseman, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Carew gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. To second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn to.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Garver is at the plate as he watches ball one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
3-0 to him now. Three and one.
3 balls and no strikes.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Uh-oh, he missed it. One there.
The batter number 9, shortstop, Andrelton.
Up next for Minnesota, Andrelton Simmons. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fraley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twin strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Leading off for Seattle.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. Now the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Jake Fraley. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Puckett is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So next to bat will be Edgar Martinez. Here's the first pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Ball.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're up 2-0. So now here is Kirby Puckett. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Puckett aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count. 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, here is Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
set with the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Now back, left fielder, Kirby Puck.
So now to the plate, Corey Hunter. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. One strike now to Hunter. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. If they just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now back, second baseman,
Striding in is Rod Carew, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. First and second now, one man out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now here's the first offering.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Grounded softly to the right. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
And now here is Jay Buhner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled away. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
Ball.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We got a full count.
Mitch Haniger is on deck. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Now batting.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Pitch on the way.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Mitch Garver is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Chopped weakly to the right. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the first down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Now it'll be Byron Buxton. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
To third. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point.
That
2
miss,
as
that's
the
the ball.
breaking ball misses inside. Outside,
No,
3-0
that's
now. Kirby Puckett would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey,
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full
Count
count
is
now,
full.
3-2. And the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping up is Kirby Puckett. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Simmons is off of first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Harmon Killebrew. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a curveball misses inside.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. To first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-2 Minnesota. Into the box, Kyle Seeger. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Next to hit is Jose Gadoy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, JP.
Next, it'll be J.P. Crawford, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He waits. Now the pitch.
Nope,
and that
ball.
misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Misses again. Ball 4. His control is really letting him down now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next up is Jake Fraley. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws a fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Gadoy on second. Crawford on at first with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Matt Shoemaker will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Matt Shoemaker.
To the plate now, Edgar Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled straight back. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Ripped down the first base line. Killebrews got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's now 5-3 Seattle. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Torrey Hunter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 count, the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Stepping in once again is Rod Carew, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0's the count.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Gadoy recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Mariners lead it 5-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0.
Yeah.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
even now, 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Garver gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, and there's one away. At the plate now is Jay Buhner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Simmons has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seeger.
And now, Kyle Seeger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Garver is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning.
1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Mariners 6 and the Twins 3. Number 84 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 84.
Bottom of the inning now, and here's Donaldson.
For the Twins, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way.
Yeah.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A 1-1
That's the
count
ball.
now to Donaldson.
1-1.
And
Ball
he'll miss the
outside.
target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And there's your first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So next to hit is Mitch Garver. He bounced out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a
0-1.
changeup. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the
1-1.
dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he
1-2
pulled the
count.
string on him. 1-2. Now here it comes.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Outside and a
That's the
full
ball.
count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he
This
takes
also
ball
second
4.
base.
So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, the designated hitter, Byron.
Now with the plate is Byron Buxton, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him
0-1.
successful.
0-1 the count. Garver, base runner at first with 1 out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a
Now
reason,
batting,
D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2
Donaldson.
pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Kieran. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Now the pitch. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Jose Gadoy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Killebrew, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And now in the box, J.P. Crawford has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Grounded up the first baseline. There is Killebrew. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Paul Sewald will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 37, Paul.
So stepping in is Kirby Puckett. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The center fielder, Kirby.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In now, Harmon Killebrew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. In the dirt. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
As a look, now the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Torrey.
Next to dig in, Torrey Hunter. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that meant.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
That's the ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Killebrew stands at first with 1 out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Hunter as he's down on strikes for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Rod Carew in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2 the count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Taylor Rogers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rogers.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jake Fraley.
Yeah, man, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in will be Edgar Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the AB on its way.
One ball,
and a
no
pitch
strike.
out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Martinez is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. The long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves earth right here.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Nobody out, runner on first. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Ken Griffey Jr. will be next. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. None out. Runners at first and second. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Down the first baseline. Killebrew fields it cleanly. Simmons to Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Jay Buhner will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First offering on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Donaldson waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mariners are on top 7-4. Kendall Graveman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
49, Kendall Graveman.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
So now into the box is Mitch Garver. A couple of walks for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 1 for 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Final strike for the Twins. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight. So they lived to fight some more. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And he fouls this one off. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now a swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. Moore moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere. 7-4 the final finish today. The Mariners rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marco Gonzalez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kendall Graveman records the save, his 1st of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.